877 to book today. Text the word limos to 68398 to find out more.
5:58 left in the first half as Colin Shannon on to punt it away for the Dogs. Clint Ash back at his own 49-yard line. And Colin gets off a good, high directional punt. And Ash is going to have to backpedal and take it at his own 41-yard line. Nice kick, 39 yards for Colin Shannon.
High driving kick. Ash had to turn his backpedal and get that ball.
That was one of Colin's nicer kicks for the year, and he's had some beauties. So now the Dogs faced with the task of somehow stopping this Appalachia offense. Appalachia has scored on every possession, 28-7, exacerbated by Dog turnovers. Now 4 receivers with Ash in the shotgun, trips right. Ash rolls right, looking downfield, fires complete just on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Jermaine Smith, I believe, on the catch there, Chris. Speedy wide receiver.
It's going to come up just short of the first down, call it 9.5 on the gainer, make it second and a short one. So Appalachia pulling out all the stops here, already leading 28-7. Clint Ash showing a nice arm on that one.
Yeah, he's 5 for 6 through the air, so he's been quite accurate. Got over 100 yards.
Levi Woolley had good coverage there, just couldn't make it up. Ash with a handoff, Tanner. And not much there. I think he's got first down yardage, though.
Yeah, quick hitter to Tanner. Quick inside handoff and goes for about a yard.
And they're going to call it 3rd and inches. So no gain really on that play. It'll bring up 3rd and inches for Appalachia.
47 yards on 7 carries, unofficially for Tanner. And, of course, he has the touchdown run that started tonight's scoring.
4:39 left in the second quarter. It'll be Ash under center, double wing set, single back. Ash will keep this one up the middle. Now he's got Roby's loose in the secondary. He has gone off to the races inside the 20, shakes a man.
Beautiful.
Touchdown. What a move that he put on Chad Platt to free himself. Wow, Clint Ash, 49 yards to the house.
Ash showing some great wheels as Appalachia starting to pull away now. Ash with a great move on Chad Platt, slowed his gait, able to get past Platt and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, Chad actually chased him down, but Ash with just a beautiful move to shake him. And the extra point up and through, 35-7 Appalachia. You're listening to Bulldog Football on HearTheGame.com and WTV 21. We'll be right back. That was filthy.
Don't miss a single issue of the Barrow Journal. For the unbelievable low price of $15.50 a year, you'll get unparalleled sports coverage and regional sports coverage at MainStreetNewsSports.com. Winner of 8 awards from the Georgia Sports Writers Association. Look no further than the Barrow Journal. Call 770-867-NEWS. That's 770-867-6397 or online at barrowjournal.com. You can also send the keyword journal to 68398.
$4:25 left here in the second quarter, and it's all Appalachia. 35-7. The Dogs have not had an answer for the Appalachia running game.
Was that a beautiful run by Ash, I tell you.
Wow, here's another onside kick. It'll be fielded cleanly. I think that's a Swabu who brings it forward out to the 50-yard line. So the Dogs will be set up 1st and 10. Good field position now with 4:22 left in the half.
Ash should have been stopped twice on that run, but was able to avoid defenders.
Well, he was trying to pick up inches.
Yeah.
And he picked up a whole bunch of them, 49 yards worth. Now the Dogs come back out in that hurry-up set. 2 up-backs, Platt, the lone tailback. Platt will get it. Going to try to get it up the middle this time. Spins out of a tackle, but now will be dragged down. It'll be a loss of about 1.5 yards.
Rakeem Peters there second leading tackler on the season, makes the stop. Big defensive lineman, highly recruited.
See him coming up here at basketball season, I would imagine.
Yeah, starting forward on their team. 58 tackles, leads the team with 6 for losses on the season.
Here's Colin, gives to Shotter, and Al's going to get out to about the 50. Back to just beyond the original line of scrimmage. He's into Wildcat territory, but just barely. It'll bring up a third and a long 9.
Coming up at halftime, we'll recap our first half scoring and our first half play, and then we'll go over the schedule from last week in 8-5A, and then tonight's important games in the region. We'll go over the region standings as well.
That'll be Colin in the shotgun, Hodge in the shotgun. Low snap, able to field it, under pressure, has to run away from trouble, needs to get rid of it, fires it downfield. It's going to be caught by an offensive lineman. And that's going to be an illegal touch penalty, no doubt about that one. It was actually caught by Tyler Junius, who said, "Look what I got." Turned around and actually picked up another yard or two, but you can't do that.
Well, it was
11 on 11 football.
He really flushed Hodge out of the pocket. Rakeem Peters with some great pressure. And Hodge does a good job of avoiding it, but then just kind of threw the ball up there. And, yeah, Junius.
Tyler with
it's the lineman's dream.
His first official catch as a pro.
They're still talking things over here.
It is going to be a legal touch against the Dogs. They just signaled that, but still chatting with one of the Appalachia players, so maybe we've got some offsetting penalties here. A moment.
They teach those linemen to just knock it down, don't catch it.
Well, well, in that case, it wouldn't matter. If he touched it, if he's the first one to touch it, it's the penalty.
Okay.
So that wouldn't have helped in this case. At least he kept it from being intercepted.
All right, so they'll move the ball back, lost it down.
Backs it up to the 45-yard line, and Colin Shannon and the punt team will come on to kick this one away to Clint Ash.
You know, after that 49-yard touchdown run by Ash just a moment ago, now I realize why they've got him back returning kicks.
Absolutely. He showed some speed and some moves. That was really, really nice. Watch for a potential fake here, as Colin, with his heels back on the 30, got some last-minute instruction from the coaching staff. Here's the snap. Colin is going to kick this one away. Another nice high kick. Ash will fair catch it at his own 21-yard line. That's where Appalachia will take over with 2:46 left in the quarter.
Beautiful kick there by Colin Shannon.
34-yard net, no return. Colin has received kudos all year long for his kicking. Even the head coach at Flowery Branch made sure to single him out because he did such a great job pinning the Falcon return men against the sideline and taking him out of the game. So now it'll be Ash under center, 2 receivers split out to the far right side. Ash, quick screen, going to be caught at the 25, breaking a tackle and getting out to the 29-yard line goes Ron Pettis. And a gain of about 7 on first down. That'll bring up a 2nd and 3. Once again, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone listening to us tonight on HearTheGame.com. And stick around for basketball season as well, where we'll be covering both the Double G Dogs and the Appalachia Wildcats. Here's the give to Smith. Smith trying to get the edge and gets drilled at the 29-yard line. No gain on the play, maybe half a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Randall coming up from the secondary to make a big hit. Tyree Tanner also making some contact there for the Double G Dogs.
Coming up at halftime, we'll bring you an update on that huge game over in Flowery Branch as Gainesville goes in. It's the battle for the region championship. Here's Ash rolling right. Now he's going to keep it right up the middle. Makes another nice move. He's across the 35 trying to get to the edge. We got flags down as Ash scampers out of bounds at the 39.
That's got to be a hold.
Yeah, this one's coming back. There are flags all over the place behind the play.
Yeah, despite Gainesville's loss last week at home to Loganville and that stunning upset, 46-41, it really didn't have any bearing on tonight's game between Gainesville and Flowery Branch.
1:33 left in the half here.
Flowery Branch has up one game on Gainesville going into tonight's contest.
What are you putting that game at? Flowery Branch and a pick'em or a -3?
Boy, I'm glad you mentioned that. I have that for my notes. We'll talk about that at halftime. We'll get our bets. I don't know.
We'll get on Vegas lines for Flowery Branch Gainesville at halftime. Here's Ash. Rolls right, fakes the handoff, looking downfield, being chased by Junius. Ash fires deep, has a man who falls down, had to slow down and backpedal. It was Jody Mathis, the intended receiver, unable to come up with it.
Yeah, Augustin Salas was putting the pressure on Ash, flushed him out of the pocket. Ash is rolling right, and then just overthrew his intended receiver, who had his man beat. Actually was double covered out there, but couldn't come up with it.
So now a 4th down, and Appalachia is going to punt this one for the first time tonight. On to kick it away is going to be 17, Christian Vasquez.
Wow.
Offensive shift, and the Dogs jump again.
Oh, no. Well, they can't get a first down.
But Appalachia had 2 men moving at the same time, and you can't do that either. So now another flag was just dropped.
Yeah, this has got to be against the Cats.
That should negate the offside by the Dogs. This should just be -5, not offsetting. And it is. It's going to back up Appalachia 5 more, as they did have 2 men moving at the same time. That's a legal procedure.
Well, this will give the Dogs even better field position. Sullivan drops back around the 43.
On Appalachia's side of the field, Dogs heavy pressure. Vasquez able to get the kick off. Shannon clears out, and it's going to be downed at the Appalachia 41-yard line with 1:09 left in the quarter. So the Dogs still with an opportunity here. 1 timeout. 1:09 left, and great field position. So let's see if they can get some points on the board here before halftime.
Yeah, a good opportunity for the Dogs to put some points on the board. Get it a little bit closer. It's been all Appalachia. Again, big plays have hurt the Dogs tonight.
Hodge in the shotgun, double tight end set. Sullivan in motion. Fakes to set. Sullivan, pitch out to Platt. Platt, 45, 40, trying to pick a hole down to about the 37-yard line before he's driven back. So a very short gain after a lot of movement. He picked up about 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 6 as the clock winds down to 1 minute left here before halftime. And the Dogs actually not even moving as quickly as they were on their other drives to get to the line.
Platt with an even 100 yards in the first half.
Hodge fakes, rolls out, now on the run from Peters, and Peters has him from behind, drops him at the 42-yard line. Rakeem Peters with the sack.
Yeah, Peters, very elusive.
Dogs will take a timeout here with 32 seconds left. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Bulldog Football on the home of Barrow County Sports, www.hearthegame.com and WTV21. We'll be right back.
Paul Inniken at the Sign Shop in Winder is a proud sponsor of HearTheGame.com. The Sign Shop has been in business since 1975, and they specialize in window lettering, banners, sandblast signs, signboards, truck lettering, logo design, and much more. In fact, our great Hear the Game banners were made at the Sign Shop and cost way less than anything else around. Check them out at signshopwinder.com or call Paul at 404-422-1862.
32 seconds left before halftime. Dogs trying to make something happen here. Facing a 3rd and 11 from the Appalachia just inside the 42-yard line. It'll be Hodge in the shotgun, 1 receiver to each side. Platt the lone back. Randall in motion. Hodge fakes the handoff, under pressure again. Swing pass out into the flat.
Well, that's a
That's a
ball.
backward pass.